Well, hello, Gemini. This is a love and relationship reading for the second week of March 2020. I'm going to apologize in advance if my camera's a little shaky. I'm not really set up like I want to be right now. And I live in a very old farmhouse that's over 100 years old. And the Michigan potholes outside, when a big truck drives by, this place can shake. So hopefully my camera stays still until I get myself acclimated in a better setup here to do videos. So with that said, I've already gone ahead and done a pre-shuffle and just laid out cards, and I do read cards that pop out or jump out. I don't, generally in a general reading, I'm not going to do reversals. I'm just going to let them all lay upright and just try and bring in what I can, the messages I can get from the cards as they are in the upright position. I hope that you find that this fits with you. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe. I would rather my readings fit for a smaller audience and be more specific and targeted rather than bits and pieces for a wide variety, because I think we can all find some kind of relation in, things that fit, but I think this is a more specific story, and I think those who are meant to hear it are going to hear it. So with that said, I started your spread with the Dreaming Way Tarot, and I pulled cards for your person from the Tarot of Dreams, and I do have some clarifier cards from another deck, and I also have the bottom of the cards, which to me is, when I do a reading, is the foundation of the reading. And these cards, the meanings, I'm going to apply them in a love relationship setting. And so the first card, your foundation, the bottom of the deck, is the Empress, and so more likely you are you could be cross-watching, you could be male or female, so this doesn't necessarily mean you're a female, but this is a very well-rounded mother type, someone who's feminine, and someone who's nurturing, someone who also has a lot of wisdom and, to me, life experience. Your person, the card I pulled is Strength, and I'll get into in the second half of the reading what strength is about for this person, because I feel that this reading is telling a story of breaking up, and I hate to talk about things in a negative light, but negative things do happen. And so with that, I'm going to start with the Tower. Your first card out is the Tower, and to me the Tower is signifying that that this relationship is coming to an end, because we have also the Page of Swords, and we have the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, and they kind of come together with these clarifiers. For me, the Tower with this Four of Swords is a lot about doing away with the old. The relationship probably is not working, and things are kind of falling apart. And you have the Page of Swords with the second week of March, which is probably indicative of some, can often be a card of spying or watching, looking over. And so you may find that you're being looked at on social media, that this breakup is maybe might cause some little public negativity. And so I think that this Page of Swords is in relation to the Tower and splitting up. I think that the person you're dealing with, although they portray themselves as strong, and I don't think the person you're dealing with is a bad person, but I do think they have some issues, which is really the root of this relationship problem. And I'll get into that shortly, but we have the Page of Swords and we have the Knight of Cups. Now, this is kind of a slow moving, it's not very fast, it doesn't rush in, but the Knight of Cups is, to me, is you're probably a little bit hesitant with everything that's going on, and you don't want to make any quick decisions. You're emotionally attached to this person. But the Two of Pentacles shows to me that you're probably, maybe this is making you a little moody. You're going back and forth whether you want to be with this person or whether this is going to work. And that is clarified with the Eight of Swords here, feeling kind of maybe in your head, maybe confined in this relationship or stuck, having a hard time making a decision and sticking with it. The Nine of Cups is also here with the Seven of Cups. Let me, get these cards out here. But the Nine of Cups, to me, you have attained a lot of very good things in life at this point, but there's something missing, and that something missing is shown in the Seven of Cups, which is probably an fulfilling and not a very satisfying relationship. Your person is represented with strength, and they may be in fact a Leo or a fire sign, because we do have also the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, along with the Devil here, your person may react inappropriately to your action. They may not like what you have to say or how you feel, and that's where this Page of Swords comes in also. With could be some issues over social media. And they also have the Ten of Swords. They may feel like they've been stabbed in the back, quite literally, or they might feel like that this was unfair and they're very hurt. But when a relationship isn't working, it isn't working. This is also clarified with the King of Cups. Your person is probably, like I said, somebody who does have a great deal of strength, and maybe can sometimes be a little too much, a little too aggressive. We have the King of Cups. They're probably at times, or most of the time, emotionally balanced, and they know what they want, but I think they have some issues that need to be resolved, because we have the Devil. Now, this Devil card could be because things seem to not be happy on your end, and they might really take this to heart and might really get all caught up in it. It may be something that they really do have a hard time dealing with, but in the end, I think that they do come to terms with the way things are going. You have the Moon here, and the Moon is probably you feeling, you might be feeling like they're hiding something. You might be feeling like they're not honest with you, that they may have done some things that have caused you to feel like you're not getting really what a true relationship is supposed to provide. And I think this is something that you've probably been feeling for quite some time. There's quite literally with the Seven of Cups looking to something else, something more, and that something more is not in this relationship, unfortunately. So you will probably be having a bit of a, I don't want to say a difficult time, but it could be a little dramatic the second week of March. If things are not going well in your relationship and you are just ready to cut ties, move on, and there could be a little bit of pain with that. The Six of Swords for your person, I think that they are going to just quite literally decide to move on, that this could get a little ugly. There could be some words that are said that aren't very pretty back and forth, but my advice is to just speak your truth, be firm, and to stand your ground. If a relationship is not happy, if there are things that are going on, then I would definitely always speak your mind. This is the Eight of Swords. Could be feeling, again, caught, imprisoned, unhappy. You can't really move on and let go until you do speak your mind and speak your truth. Your person, let's see, let's pull another card for them. Page of Cups. So they may be having a hard time letting go. They may want to at least clear the air with you. They may want to try and part ways in a way that's on good terms. But I do see them moving on and moving away from you, and probably quite literally just wanting to sever ties on a good note. And yeah, Three of Coins. So they're probably going to move on and try and move on to better things. And hopefully this Devil card is just really as a result of, a painful breakup. And I don't think that this person has, I don't feel like this person that you may be dealing with has a lot of hidden things. I mean, the moon did come up, but I don't think that this person is really dealing with anything prior to this, like really serious. I think this is just the turmoil of a breakup. And Two of Pentacles, they're probably going to be quite literally emotionally imbalanced with this. They're probably going to go back and forth as well. And the Six of Pentacles, just really wanting balance in this, and to kind of have a fair shake in what needs to be said. And hopefully you guys can part ways. That cliche, we can just be friends. We all know that doesn't really work out. I don't think I've ever been friends with anybody I've ever ended a relationship with. Certainly not my ex-wife, but and one more card for you. Yep, Eight of Wands. So I feel like you're moving quickly away from this, and I think you are going to try and put an end to this quicker. The sooner the better, rather than drag it out and let it be long and painful. Six of Wands, walking away feeling like you did the right thing, being proud of yourself for standing up for yourself, and feeling like you took the high road. Yep, we got two that popped out, the High Priestess, and that's funny because you also have the Empress and the Five of Swords. The only advice I have here with the Five of Swords is not having that element of regret, and maybe you shouldn't have said something, or maybe you didn't say something you should have said. But the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands, moving on fairly quickly, and hopefully on to better things after the second week of March. So Gemini, that's my reading for the second week of March, as far as I can tell. For those of you going through a breakup, that this is probably not going to be the easiest thing, and there probably could be some drama, especially with the Page of Swords, social media. We know how brutal that can be, and just try and keep to yourself and take the high road, take the moral high ground, and don't engage in that kind of stuff that does pop up these days. It can be quite dramatic. So anyway, that's my reading for you, Gemini, for the second week of March. I hope that you find it informative. If this resonates, if this fits with your situation, I would ask that you please like, share, and subscribe. Again, I apologize for my camera setup. It's not the best right now, but I'm going to deal with it this way for a little bit. Have a good day. Thank you.